Things to do, do's to thing. Greetings and salutation, everyone. Welcome back. Weird weekend, weird week. Apparently I have the hiccups. Yeah. It's gonna be one of these evenings, huh? One of these evenings where it's way tougher than it should be. Anyway. Just getting back.
Good sir.
Oh, hey, what's up, Reddies? Just getting started on the day, week, etc. How about you?
Oh, I never stop, my friend.
Never stop. No, I had the weekend of basically living at the shop until yesterday, and then I had just a day that just a banger that just like started hard and fast and just kept going.
Good way or a bad way?
Say what?
In a way or a bad way?
Well, both, right? Like
it's like one of those days that you wish you could get out of it.
well, like, yes, so basically what happened is we decided we were going to go take the dogs for a hike first thing in the morning. And we took them out. Excuse me. And that was good. All right. That was nice. They were getting a little hot, so we came back. And when we got back, we were like checking to see how bad the bugs were, right? Because we were a little bit concerned that oh man, I just realized something. I still haven't been communicated to about from the ticket I put in. Anyway, so we started checking the dogs out. We started finding ticks, and just not a few, like at least 100 ticks. So it kind of steamrolled into a, all right, well, let's go get their tick medicine or their tick and flea medication updated. Okay, let's go. Wouldn't it be better to go ahead and give the one dog a haircut right now too? So okay, and it just kind of turned into a giant disaster.
Or at least it's something you got to take care of, though.
Well, that's just it. Everything got took care of. Excuse me, which I guess is good, but
It's like, we've had a doozy of a month. With just lots of really big, unexpected expenses. But in the end of it, like at first I was pissed about it, but then I was like, you know what? But in the end, I've got the means to take care of it, so count my blessings and roll on with life.
right. So anyway, we I don't remember which stream it was, or if I think I did it on stream. Yeah, I definitely did it on stream. I accidentally disposed of a sentience gem.
Uh-oh.
And a GM has greetings. Thanks for contesting your support. Sorry about hear about it. They are unable to recover the sentience and apologize greatly.
How much XP you have on it?
35,000 plus.
Okay, so enough.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that they're not going to be able to fix it. Like, this seems like exactly the kind of thing that they would do. You know what I mean?
Especially since you have video evidence of it.
Video evidence and yeah, I don't know. That is so weird. This seems like a mistake that they would fix.
What'd you do? Sell it or just drop it off the side or what?
I had got a pile of sentience destroyers and a pile of sentience kits, and I was emptying the pile of the ones I wanted to keep, the rares in it and whatnot. Then I destroyed like one or two filigrees that were in there that were just commons. I didn't want to spend the money to recover. And then I went to grab my kit to recover my gem out to move it to the item I wanted to move it to, but I had grabbed another sentience destroyer and dropped it on top. I feel like at the very least, when destroying a sentience gem, it should come up with a "Are you sure you want to do that?" menu.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty standard across the whole game and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess we know after I think about it a little bit more what we're going to be talking about in this week's forum post. Because again, that seems like something they may not be able to recover every experience point or whatever. You know what I mean? Like every single thing, but they should be able to get me close, right? They should be able to create like a 32,000 sentience XP gem or whatever and just give it to me.
I wonder if they just look at it as a not wanting to open the can of worms.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, they've replaced things before, so that
Well, I
can't
just
already
mean
been
this is exactly the kind of thing that I would assume qualifies as something that like a mistake that clearly wasn't, you know, not intended. It was within the rules. There's no way for me to like buy it back. There's no, you know what I mean? Like it's just poof, it's gone, hard deleted. If I deleted my account tomorrow, I could get a hold of them and they would restore my account. You know what I mean? Like it may take me a while or take them a while to do it, but they would do it. They would, you know, if somebody hacked into my account and deleted every single one of my characters, they could restore my characters. So I'm just like, this is exactly the kind of thing that's right in that wheelhouse. I don't understand why they can't or why they're not going to fix it. Anyway, what level are you at? What are you doing?
I'm level 5.
Level 5.
Rolled up a Law Domain Cleric. Having kind of fun with him so far. But I was...
There's an Orchard Slayers, and there's a Dryad and the Demigod. No, never mind. No more Orchard Slayers.
I'm officially on some break, so I've been chopping away at the honeydew list and painting the dining room. Is on the list today, so I painted the walls and left the bottom trim work that I didn't feel like bending over to get, and then I gave my kids a little red Solo cup of paint and a paintbrush and said knock it out. So I'm over here playing DDO while they're knocking the last part out.
I mean, everybody helps, right?
That's right. Hey, they wanted to, so I'm just trying to oblige.
That's right.
That, and I told them if they did a good job, I would take them to the pool in a little bit.
So are you worried about this announcement that was made this week or yesterday, or today, or whatever it is?
What announcement, sir? I have been kind of
Texans have been warned to cut back on the electricity use because there's probably going to be something going down this week.
Oh, so that's every summer we get told that.
Okay.
No, every summer we get told, especially in the heavy metropolitan areas, to cut down on use for, especially with the heating and cooling and such. And
right, for the heat of the day or whatever.
Now, with the poop show that happened back in February, I wouldn't be surprised if something happens, but I'm not going to hold my breath. As of 30 minutes ago, I just got word. I completed my master's. I am done.
Hey.
That is a big yay, dude. That's a black cloud that followed me around for 2 years.
Nice. Yeah, I've thought about going back to school occasionally now that my brain doesn't feel like it's melting 24/7, but I don't think I'm as sharp as I was. I think I'm better off probably just
I found it wasn't as mentally taxing as I thought it was. It was an endurance, like it was, everybody's in bed, staying from 9 o'clock and staying up till 2 in the morning, getting projects done and crap like that. But it wasn't taxing; it was just endurance.
Yeah.
And then, on the similar note to your headaches, my daughter had her first MRI for migraine scans this week or today. She was kind of freaked out by it.
Oh, it sucks. But
Yeah, it's man.
maybe she'll get lucky and they'll find something. As somebody who they never managed to find anything, like to the root cause, you're just like, why?
Mm-hmm. Like at least just give me like if I don't care if there's gonna be a process or a procedure or whatever, but at least then I have like an ends to a mean. There's something to go.
Most of the time, people are dealing with a known pain, like you know why, like you stub your toe, you have a splinter. You know what I mean? You know why you're sore. My muscles hurt because I did X kind of exercise. But you don't deal very often with like an unknown pain. Like I don't even know. Like if a bee sting, like even if a bee stings you, you're like, oh, bee or a bug or something. You know, right? Like we're good at guessing where our pain comes from. But for some of us with the migraines, you don't have any clue. There's nothing you can change. There's nothing you can fix. Like, you can try a bunch of these different meds, and sometimes you'll get lucky, and that'll change your brain chemistry just right. But, like, for a lot of us, it's just, there's no answer. So, the only solution you can chase is make the pain stop, you know? There's no, okay, well, I've got this cancer, or I've got this kind of cluster here. There's just nothing that you can do. And it's so... What's the word? There's a word. It's a good word.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, it's definitely that. And it's like, it becomes consuming, I guess. Because you just... Like, it hurts for no reason. You're like, if I could know why, you know, like... I've almost broken my hand smashing into concrete floor because at least it was a pain that I could identify where it was from. I know that sounds really weird.
No, that makes sense.
But like it, this is not where I
All
parked my car. So, I said maybe they'll get lucky and they'll find something. She can at least have an answer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're just gonna do all the wrong things today, everybody. Just 100% screw up. I'm kind of glad that we're over on Sarlona. Hey, ThoughtGuard, hi. I guess this is as good a time as any to talk about it. We may be done with the hardcore. We may not be done with the hardcore. I don't know yet for sure. I kind of suspect that we're going to be done with the hardcore. We're currently pretty well positioned, so I'm pretty pleased about that. But I know for a fact we're gonna have like 8 people come up behind us, and they're gonna have done stuff that we skipped. So yeah.
How much longer we got on the hardcore?
It's like the end of the month, I think. Morning. Yeah, I think the end of the month. The 29th or something like that. Let's get a little bit of this experience here and push off what kind of decision to actually do. I'm hoping Pip jumps in and kind of confirms, but Pip logged on for a few minutes yesterday. I thought he was gonna join us for the raids or the raid, I guess, because he made it in time for the second of the 2 that we were gonna work on. But he sent me a message. He's like, "Yeah, I don't think I'm feeling hardcore anymore." So I really hate these Lich Avengers. Can I kill everything else first, then? I don't know. I think what needs to happen is I need to get this life finished and TR tonight is what I think I need to do.
What level are you at?
I'm well within my means of getting there. I'm I'm 500,000 experience away from capping. I just need to do it. Something I was talking about a couple of days ago about coming back to the live server is just, especially mid, so like you play a little bit over here, a little bit over there, you know what I mean? You just can't, in my opinion, I really can't play both to any superior capabilities, right? I have to focus on one to play at my best.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, coming back on this character feels like not a real character yet. Alright. So I think to get back into the game and stuff, the easiest way is going to be to go ahead and do a TR and kind of
start fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That makes sense.
That's part of the reason I leveled the other character to 30 previously. And this way I would just be able to jump back in.
I'm cleaning out my inventory right now. Would you make use of some Big B hands?
If you have them, I'll take them. Unless you want to like sell them or something.
No, not at all.
I think they gave us a whole bunch of them with the code not very long ago. But I took them on the hardcore and used a lot of them over there.
Alright, send to you.
Alright.
I just got someone to roll today and I'm not going to do anything with them. I figure I should send you something every now and again that's not a Silver Flame Club.
Maybe.
I'm level 6, so that's coming up soon too.
Nice. Thought you were taking a couple of... I guess this has probably been a couple of weeks, huh? Off the TR train and just hung out at Cap for a while. But I guess I'd been gone for...
Well, what I actually ended up doing is I did a favorite soul build. It went really well. Did 2 lives on it. And then I got starting on my epic life with the second time through, and I found myself in a lot of level 30 and above content running as just a healer at level 20 or level 21. People were letting me in their groups. So pretty much, I think I got 3 Reaper points going from Reaper 51 to Reaper 54, just going from level 20 to 30, and as soon as I hit 30, I TR'd and started back over at 1 again. But I'm thinking that might be a nice way of kind of doing epic lives. Is just people are looking for healers so bad. At least it felt that way this past 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Even though I was running a lot of in content, I was not hanging out at in game.
Right. No, I said I was under the impression your plan was to just chill out at the top for a little bit.
No, I did that.
Wanted to do some Reapers or something.
I did that from like Thanksgiving through about, I don't know, early March. I just hung out at in game, and then I've been TR training back since then.
Okay, so I missed it, I guess. The returning to normalcy in March.
Yep.
Alright, people are shrining.
Well, Sammy, I'm going to put your stream on Bubby in the background. I got to get some more painting done. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot for hanging out for a while.
Love you. Bye.
Toodles. Alright. They're resetting. I'll go stand outside. Slayers are a little bit weird, right? A little bit weird. Coordinating people in and out of a Slayer zone. Alright, so let's see what is going on. The old Twitterverse Never lets me down. Could be wrong. So there's a person I follow on Twitter, and she does a lot of Magic content, or sometimes does. Anyway, I don't know. Enjoy some content here and there. I definitely seen people poof back in now. Well, a few, I don't know when, months ago, weeks ago, 1 week ago, whatever. Apparently, Wizards of the Coast discovered her OnlyFans page and removed her from the program over there that they have. Out again? Ugh. I'm coming back out again. I just saw the message. Alright, I'm out again. Anyhow. So, alright, are we really in? No, like, Trixies? Okay. Anyhow. Not sure what I was talking about again. It's another one of those days. Am I supposed to be immune to magic missiles? I feel like yes. I guess it's possible that that was not a magic missile. I don't know. Spore zones are weird. And this lag is awful. Like, what is going on? It's weird. Weird. My brain keeps going back to them not helping me out with this sentience experience thing. Really does not seem correct. It feels very in their wheelhouse to fix, so I just keep thinking about it. What exactly is going on? I wonder if it is a policy thing. I didn't say that, but I guess it could have been. Really glad we're back to the live server. Alright, did we click all these important buttons? I feel like I did. I don't know. Our damage is atrocious now. Yeah, losing the sentience gem really's put a bummer on things here. Oh, I think they were all dead already. I kind of want to play something that's like redonkulous on DPS. I want to play something that hits like a truck. Oh, this is the first hump. We didn't even make it to the top hump. I have no idea where Thakor was taking me. I'm sure he knows. Whew. Lattices. I'm hungry. I don't know what for though. By the way, I guess we're going back to the lake Friday and Saturday, and probably we'll keep coming back sometime Sunday. Hopefully in time for D&D, but we'll see. But, weird schedule again this week. I've also got doctor's appointments this tomorrow, actually. I don't think it'll be a big deal, but you never know. Sometimes things that you don't think is a very big deal turn out to be a disaster. Oh, here's one of those notes. Under the tree hand. I do kind of like this. I guess I just do everything on Reaper, so I'm not used to what damage numbers are supposed to look like. Again, explorer areas are tricky. They'll trick you into thinking you're awesomer than you are. Horsey, sure. I'm not seeing anything though, but never mind. Should have just walked. Teach me. Teach me. you guys live in a place where it seems like there's always a thing every summer that's kind of like makes your summer or spring a little less than ideal? So what I mean is that here in Kansas, it seems like every summer there's something. Some years it's flies, some years it's mosquitoes, some years it's ladybugs. You know what I mean? Like, there's too much of something, right? Too much of something. And I think this year it's going to be ticks. It really is disgusting. Like, I thought the worst one was going to be the moth. There was like a summer where it was crazy. It was like moths everywhere. You couldn't even leave your house. It was so bad. Like, it was just absolutely insane, right? Just moths everywhere. The ladybug one was kind of weird, but everybody likes the ladybugs, right? But like, ticks? Come on. Like, we were going to the lake all the time. Not all the time, but relatively frequently last year. No ticks. This year we've been to the lake twice, maybe 3 times. This spring already, and ticks all over. I don't know. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. Anyhow, I'm ready to be out and about in the wild and away from those kind of things to worry about.
Can't you find more robust allies? The giant, perhaps.
It's the bear, right? This bear getting killed off. Let's go head that direction. Let's go head that direction. See if we can't help. You don't know, we could be helpers. We've helped before. I bet we're gonna be fine. I bet we're gonna have all sorts of help. The problem is this rift device, right?
The hunt begins anew.
Because I was a lich, I couldn't use my dragon mark's immense power. It was that way for many long years. Then something happened.
They're
A
both on
lich
their feet
named
again.
Sarlona tried to make himself a god. He failed, of course, in part thanks to my followers. But when his ritual failed, the planes were thrown out of alignment. That power is exactly what I needed. So I came to Zenith to reactivate my dragon mark.
I don't know where exactly they... Oh, looks like they're back on their feet. So they must have found a solution.
Feel the force of my device.
Alright, they're back up on their feet. They don't need me. I'll find my own way to something interesting out here. Alright. Hey, come over here and loot their chest. They earned it. They earned it. Alright. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to say I'm kind of surprised there isn't been a call for a shrine and a reset. There it was, though.
If only I could still
Get shrined up.
feel my wings again, beating like thunder through the
Dogecoin is at 32 cents. Bitcoin's back at almost 40 large. Yeah, I thought about buying some Bitcoin over the weekend. Things still seemed a little low, but I wasn't 100% sure things were ready to bounce back up yet. We're getting close. We could probably cap out and Explorers and then TR. Do you want to hang out over here? Is that what you're doing?
Sure, yeah.
Try to get back in the swing of things with a fresh life.
Excellent.
Back in. Never heard that story before. Alright, let's go find some trouble. So I was asked an interesting question today. And I haven't really taken that much time to think about it. But it's an interesting one to ramble about. What are your give me 5 of your like pre-adult crushes from the TV shows or movies that you may have watched.
Christina Applegate.
Christina Applegate is definitely one to put on that short list. I think the idea was I don't know if it was intended to be the actresses, if it was intended to be the roles that they portrayed, because I saw combinations of both, like in the replies. And sometimes people would go back and forth between roles and the actresses or actors.
Oh, okay, the characterization or right their appearance.
No, I mean, I just meant like how some like the people grouped the characters between their fictional characters or the actual actress and actresses is all. Okay.
Oh, with both.
Yeah. Well, so like, I admit, the first person I thought of was Allison Hannigan, who again would be the actress. However, there's a lot of people said, "Oh, Topanga," who is that? I know for a fact is a character. That's slightly out of my. Alright, I gotta see what this is. I have absolutely no idea what this is. Am I supposed to wake this thing up?
It's a puzzle. But you gotta move the things and line it out. And you gotta like pull switches and then move things.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get some for the jar.
Alright. Now I'm really confused where it's supposed to go. I thought it was the idea was that it was going to go into this machine. Alright, never mind. I'll figure it out later. Hey Titan. Welcome to the stream. We're not really here to screw around, right? We're here to get this last little bit of experience and then figure out what we want to do next. Try to get back in for figuring things out. Checking out this cool new VR settings feature. Thought about getting a, what's it called, an Atlas or one of the VR systems. Looked at one this weekend actually. My the LGS that I work at had a couple. Yeah, I obviously know nothing about the VR games or whatever. I mean, let's be honest, I would mostly use it to watch television. There might be some games that I'd be into. The ability to play like more of a with like a table, a virtual table and stuff and miniatures and whatnot for your to play D&D on would be pretty sweet. Right now we play like a map sharing, miniature sharing tool. We use Roll20. That would be something that would be kind of worth doing. This new feature has this cool thing about Play Space Mover where you can hold down a button like in a real space, like off of Google Maps or something, or just in their digital space. Well, I just mean that you so you could like go to Google Maps and go around a city. It'd be cool if you could like move around a city in like VR. Wouldn't quite be the same as being there, but it could be pretty sweet. Does it with the VR? I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a VR, so I don't know anything about it. Oh, let's hit this button. That's cool. Most of what I just want out of those kind of things is I want to be able to sit in my chair and be like exactly where I want to be in a giant 3D movie theater. That's all I want. I just want to boop. I want to be sitting exactly where I want to sit, sitting next to the person I want to sit next to, like, you know, my wife obviously, and I want to be able to like look over and see her character and be able to talk with her because we're both sitting where we want. However, she likes to sit like at a certain spot and I like to sit in a different spot. So like we both have our own different perspectives that we prefer, but still be sitting together. I think something like that would be very nice. Yeah, I've seen the different like walking trackers and stuff like that. Vroom vroom. Man, I am already tired today. Actually laid down to take a nap before starting the stream today. The other big thing that's going to happen is we'll be trying to figure out our summer schedule here pretty soon. There's a couple of new games that are coming out that we want to check out as well.
I'm back.
Right, the end of the month is Dark Alliance. This is not even the end of the month, right? Like next week or a week after. And also need to make more time to start on the finishing work for on the bus. I need to get out there sometime this week and get the new solar panel stuff installed. We're going to be able to go to our original plan of 400 watts or more. Sorry. We're going to be able to go up to our planned amount of watts ish. So we're going to have 4 roughly 200 watt panels. I say roughly because we bought 3 at once and they were 200 watt panels, but now one's like 175. So it's a little under 800 watts, but it's basically 800 watts to power our 600 amp hours of battery. And hopefully generate enough power overlap during the day. This is the big one, if this works. Generate enough additional power that we can run the air conditioning during the day to try to keep things a little bit cooler, a little bit earlier. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. We're just running around. So that could be pretty fun and exciting as well.
You know that every soul goes to Dole when they die.
But lots of weird things that need to be taken care of. So hopefully we'll be announcing a new summer schedule. It'll probably be a little bit less than what we're used to, but hopefully we'll still have a good time. Should probably start running to old Shrine out here. Getting a little low.
Okay.
Is that thing? No. Just a weird pile of trees.
Feel the bite of my teeth.
Feel the bite of my teeth. Man, I would like to know where Arachnid is finding so many enemies.
I think the most are over by the elementals spawns by Inferno.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm in that area. There's not a whole lot over here. Alright, so as this evening goes on, I'm going to be assembling my quote-unquote list of 5 as I think about it. And I'm fairly certain that number 1 is obviously Allison Hannigan, and number 2, oh my god, I'm going to say her name wrong. I'm going to be a real asshole. Because I know it. Selma Blair, right? Selma Blair? Yeah. Cruel Intentions was insanely good.
Yeah.
Then... yeah, there's a guy teleported out. Someone in Discord server you're in has mentioned not to look at Twitter. Why? Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with Twitter today. Because of a Nintendo leak? I don't know of anything. I probably should. I should look into that though really quickly, because that's one of the things that we're probably going to be doing also, is we're going to be spending more time trying to play a wider variety of games again for a little bit here and there, a little bit. We'll probably continue to do evenings in DDO like we always do, but we'll probably mix some other games into the morning streams, unless unless something really weird happens. The other thing to keep in mind is that Father's Day is this weekend, and then pretty much right after that is the 4th of July and my birthday, because those are on the 3rd and the 4th, obviously. So, like, the summer is about to get weird with on again, off again occurrences or in streams. I'm going to attempt to stream more while you're away. The difference is that it's not like I have a game to play or something, right? Interact with the chat.